Hello, this is Patrick. Thank you for joining me. And pray for our country, please. We're going to need a lot of help. This is about Antarctica. And like everything else on this planet, our history is hidden from us. And just know that. I don't know when we're going to get the truth on many things, but there's lots of material on Atlantis, Lemuria, Egypt, and many lost civilizations that they will not tell us because it would change our frame of reference to the cosmos, our spiritual selves, and that's critical. And that's why we're having difficulty in race relations right now with the NFL and politics, and they're just turning it up because people are starting to ask the hard questions, and they're demanding it. So it's easier to get distractions. All right, on Antarctica, somebody wrote a comment, thank you very much, about Antarctica. They wanted to know what was going on. I haven't spent a lot of time on it, but I would love to spend more, and I might. But essentially, I wanted to say a few things. According to my dowsing, there's 3,950 human beings in Antarctica right now. 3,950. The next part is going to be really hard to believe, but there's over 3 million extraterrestrials, representing 14 different groups. All right, that's excluding humans. So the extraterrestrials have a big presence down there, and they're co-mingling. And I had many years ago, I can't remember, maybe 8 or 10, I had a dream where I was in the big underground cavern, and the troops had, there are a few troops there, they had the olive green. You guys don't remember it because you're too young. If you're under 50, you're too young. And they had olive green, and that was the old Army uniform. And I was there, and I was projected into this cavern, and it's basically way underground, and it's huge. It was really big. It's like a tunnel, and all that is real. All that is true, and it's very easy to believe that there's other life forms living within the planet, and there's lots of energy and light, and those books and stories, Journey to the Center of the Earth, they were channeling that, and it just comes through. And they were telling us because the people, the government, hides it. So that was a very good. So we're going to go into part 2. In part 2, what follows here, I put up a screen and I'm just going through a couple videos that were put up. I should be more thorough, and I will be. But for right now, there's a lot of red herrings out there. There's a lot of misinformation. And the NSA, CIA, many organizations are involved in producing these little videos to mislead us. They don't want us to know. So, and I think the I'm going to go right now. What is the lowest energy? What is the lowest frequency of the lowest group of these ETs? Okay, and they might be their home. I haven't gone into that. There might be a group there that Earth is their home out of those 14. Some of these I think are just colonies. That makes sense. Okay, the lowest group. Can you tell me, please? It's pretty low. Okay. 1. What's the second group? Okay, it's under 1. So there's a dark group down there. 1 of the 14 is dark. And then the second group, they're all really high. Is that the second? Yeah, a 9. Then the rest are 10. So we do have one negative group down there of the 14. And I'm not sure about the relationships and things of that nature. Was it Buzz Aldrin who went down there about a year ago? They put up a video. He says there's really evil group down there. Could you rate, was he being truthful, that astronaut? And then he ended up in the hospital. Was he being truthful? Yes. Did he have the correct understanding of that ET group? Did he have the X? Okay, says he really didn't understand the group. Was his truthfulness based on fear? Yes. Should we fear the group he was talking about? No. Could you rate that group he was talking about? Yeah, it was like 9.5. So he had a negative experience from a positive group, and that happens, you know, because we're human, we don't understand. I had some similar in a, I guess it was an astral projection I did. I went to a meeting. This is going to sound crazy, but I'm just going to throw it out there. Many years ago, this is an older dream. I would say 10 years ago, and it was sort of like a meeting, a United Nations meeting, but it was a galactic, and it was a conference room, a big one, and everybody was standing around. It was like a cocktail party almost, and I showed up. Boom, there I was. I showed up, and they were all different. They're all different. There were just many different beings. You know, they weren't of Earth. They weren't humans. It was almost like a sci-fi movie. And then the guy in front of me, he had his back to me, and he turned around, and it was a lizard. And I kind of freaked out in my astral projection state, and I ran back. I said, I'm getting out of here. Because at the time, a lot of things were being written about the Lizzies or the Draconians or the Anunnaki, you know, who have this lizard type. But there's not many, but there's a few other lizard type ones that are very friendly. So, and that particular one was friendly, and I reacted in fear, you know, because that's just being human. So we have a ways to go, and I think this astronaut perhaps was acting in fear as well. All right? And that'll be it, and thank you very much. This is Patrick, and watch this. We are going to go through Antarctica, and of the first 6 here, 2 of them dowsed very high. One is, all right, is Snowden. It's the third one here. It said Edward Snowden leaks big news. Antarctica hidden secrets exposed. It was put up 317 by third phase moon, and apparently everybody likes it. It's 2.6 million views. It's 10 minutes long. Could you show me that? Could you douse that for me, please? Could you show me the rating of that video? It's real high. It's like 9.5. And for example, how about the real secrets of Antarctica revealed? The real secrets, and that's the video on top of it. 44 minutes. The real secrets. Could you give me a reading on that, please? Could you give me a reading on that one? It's very low. I would say intentionally misleading. That's the category. Now, I had another one that did well called Secret God Rules. Oh, here it is. God Rules. Secrets of Antarctica, Pyramid Bases, and Coded Message. It has... People are interested in this topic. 468,000. Look what it's doing when I'm talking about it. Can you see that? It's just, as I'm talking about it, it goes up. Truthful, good source, clear information. I see pyramids. I see the astronaut, perhaps. So those are the 2. That's 23 minutes. Let's go for the next one. Madison Aggie. He wrote, Shocking. Secrets beneath the Antarctic ice sheet. You won't believe this. Can you give me a rating on that, please? So you can see there's a lot of misinformation here. That's like a 2, which is, or below. It's actually a 1, and that's intentionally misleading. It's probably a government op, and they're here to mislead us. Okay, now I am going to go on to the next, and we're going to keep finding the good ones. I'm not going to worry about everybody else. I'll just tell you the ones that are above 8. And a 4 is, let's go see. A 4 is basically someone with good intentions but got it wrong or got wrong information. You know, they're not bad people. But anything below 4 is probably intentionally red herrings. Okay, I'm going to go through. This one looks interesting. The Book of Enoch reveals the secrets of Antarctica. The Book of Enoch. And there's a lot of information on the Book of Enoch. Could you tell me about this video, please? What do you think about it? Well, it gets a 7.5. If you don't have anything to do, that might be worth looking at. And essentially, it's 75% accurate, but you're starting to get a big chunk not accurate. I think I'm going to watch it. Okay, the second one here is called Antarctica Secret Chambers of the Fallen and Nephilim Giants. Nephilim Giants. Now, I don't know if the Nephilims... Let's just rate that real quick, please. I'll get you a rating on that. Okay, that's a 2 or less. Anonymous, we know what the U.S. government found in Antarctica. Don't worry about it. This is a misleading video. Here's one. Antarctica Top Secrets Exposed. Top Secrets Exposed. No, I think I ran into something that was... This is doing something here. Let's see. I would say 90. So that's the one with the big iceberg. Could you give me that one again, please? Antarctic Top Secret by Big J. Yeah, very good. And here's is the biggest secret of all time actually hidden under the Antarctic ice? This is by WTF Files. All right. It's about 5. It's about 50% accurate. I don't know if I waste my time. Okay, and then Antarctica whistleblower saw top secret underground alien base. Can you give me that, please? It's a 4. It's a 4. And, all right, okay.